What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I, of course, am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I, of course, am extremely pissed off right now. I don't like losing. I don't enjoy losing ever, but I prefer to be pissed off because the team sucks if we lose, right? I like to address it. I like to pinpoint what's going on, but this week I get to be pissed off because, well, the refs just blatantly pissed all over the Eagles. I don't know if I'm just maybe drifting off the sea or maybe I was watching a completely different game. But wow, I started seeing some bad play calls. I said, "Watch, they're gonna start making some wild calls here." Joking, gonna keep them in the game. And then right after I say that, they show a shot of the ref hugging with Sean Payton. And it looked like that dude just hit himself a big payday, a big old payday. And I said, oh no, we're definitely screwed now. And let me tell you, it only got worse from there. The phantom calls to keep them in the game, to kill our drives, to do anything they could to ensure we lost. And I think one of the key things I was explaining inside to my family, we were talking, and I was just like, they have to keep these narratives going. You always hear from the casuals, you're going to hear, you got to fire Kevin Patullo, Jalen Hurts can't throw, he can't do it. And like clearly, we saw all these things. Like all these things happen today. We saw this team can do those things against a really good Broncos team, a really good Broncos defense. And we saw this team hold them to 3 points throughout the whole damn game. And then right at the end, the refs start making magic happen. So for me, the season's not over. I'm not firing Patullo, Sirianni, Howie. I'm not trading Hurts. And I've already seen those comments. Um, wow, give me a break. I was joking when I was saying that inside that those are going to be the comments I have to deal with. And it did not take more than a couple minutes for those comments to come in. So God help us all. But really, this is football. Stuff happens and you lose games, but like when you lose like this, that's what makes it a bummer. So I'm pissed off. It sucks, but I still think this is the best team in the NFL, and I think this is only going to piss us off more, only going to allow us to get better and better. And we talked about it. I just want to see improvements each week. I saw those improvements, and then at the end of the game, it was just ass, right? Pure ass, and nobody likes to see that. So it is what it is. Joe, my man. Ah, what a way to end the game, right? So I agree with you, and I'm glad I'm not crazy because I mean my whole family, we all saw it, right? I mean, we're gonna hear this week about how the Eagles are a horrible team and everybody sucks, and just I get it, like that's what they have to do to make money, and people love that stuff. But for me, I thought it was pretty obvious, and Goddard getting his arm ripped off there, kind of insane. The grounding call, the one for me, making up stuff on the bomb on fourth down to Devontae Smith, like anything they could do to nitpick, and you could tell. I mean, right? I mean, I know I'm crazy, but like not that crazy. So it is what it is, man. I don't know. I guess I was more pissed off 20 minutes ago watching it. Now I'm just like, I don't even know how to feel. I'm not gonna let them piss me off. We're 4-1, still one of the best teams in the NFL. Yeah, we got some things to figure out, but that offensive line being banged up, I think pretty clear today. Because then we talked about it all week, and then Landon goes out. And what did I say before? This game even started. Maybe put these guys, some of them on IR. Been sure we have them all year, so I don't know. Seeing him get hurt, that blows. He'll probably go on IR. We'll have to figure something out here. Toth. Not sure he's the answer. There's just a lot of things that need to be figured out, but luckily, that's 5 games into the season. We've got, 13 weeks left of the regular and then a bunch of weeks into the postseason. So for me, I'm holding on. And it was BS, man. It really was. And you could tell the rest were definitely getting paid. You could tell nonsense, right? So nothing I can do. I'm not going to harp on it. But tomorrow, we'll have a little misery Monday and we'll talk about it together. I'll break down the snap counts and what I see when I watch this game, other than just the refs straight up blowing Sean Payton. And we all know he likes to definitely be dirty. So, hey, we got dirtball today. Let's hope that this is the driving force that pushes us to do what needs to be done to become that juggernaut we know that we can be. So, hey, man, We're gonna have to deal with a lot of nonsense this week from the media, the casual fans about the season's over, hurt sucks, everybody sucks. We know. Just stay strong, diehards. I need you sickos to ride with me here because it's gonna be a tough one. But we're gonna ride with our birds. We're gonna hope they figured it all out, and hey, we'll find out next week, very shortly here when we play the Giants. Season O line depth isn't good. Last year, yeah. When you have to use your depth pieces as starters, usually your depth isn't that good because your depth is now starting. So crazy how that works. But look, guys, I'm gonna get rolling out. I was gonna make this post game show when I got home, but there's nothing to wait to get home and talk about. I just wanted to get it out of the way now and let you know the season's not over. I think that it's far from over, and I think we're gonna have to deal with a lot of cash flows this week. But it's okay, man. I'm fine with it. But we all saw how great the offense was today. We saw how great the defense was, and we just saw at the end of the game, a lot of ass thrown our way. So as long as they can get that 3 quarters that we had into 4 quarters, I think we'll be just all right. And like I keep talking about, when we do hit that middle of the season, let's hope that's, when we hit our stride. Last year it took a little longer, but we still ended up winning the Super Bowl. So let's just hope we hit our stride, get things right. Oh, look who's trying to sneak by. Don't you dare. Oh, go birds. See? And that's the kind of attitude I'm all about, baby, because win, lose, or tie, let's bleed green until we die, at least for us sickos. So for the rest of you out there that are not, we'll see you guys in a few weeks when you jump back on board. But this week, we're going to break down Misery Monday tomorrow, what we need to see changed. Then, of course, throughout the week, we'll be breaking down the New York Giants, the next opponent. So we shall see. But best of luck to you guys this week. It's going to be a tough one. You're going to hear every excuse and stupid thing under the sun. They've all been waiting for this. And look, this is why they watch the Eagles, to be miserable. For me, I watch it because I love them. So behind enemy lines will be Tuesday. Wednesday will be, well, no, you'll get your initial injury report too, because it's the short week. So everything's gonna be coming at you fast. Let's just put it that way. You'll get your top matchups like Wednesday, I believe, and then game on Thursday. So all coming at you quick, guys. But let's get ready to beat some giant ass. 4-1, still the top dogs. Let them keep hating. We'll keep educating. But guys, have yourself a great rest of your Sunday. Don't let this get you. They cheated to win. We'd be 5-0. Who gives a damn what these turds do? They're not stopping us because at the end of the season, we will be the Super Bowl champions. So, let them talk about firing Howie Roseman and trading Jalen Hurts again and all that. We'll deal with it, but we'll get through it together. So I love you guys. Hope you have a great, my man, Drew, tuning in at the end. Yo, bro. I'm getting rolling out here. We're laughing it off. We're talking about how the refs suck. They shit on us. Nothing we can do. But played great game against a great team for 3 quarters. We saw the offense. We got to see Patulo open it up a little bit. Definitely had my times, but we're improving. We're getting there. We're developing this team, and this defense played great until the end of the game. And obviously, if the refs didn't keep them in it, the game's just over, and we're talking about how great this team was. So, hey, man, I'm building on that, and I hope that's what they're building on. Short week coming up. But have yourselves a great rest of your Sunday. Again, put your armor on. Be ready for the casuals this week. Everybody's getting fired. Everybody's getting traded. But for me, everybody's going to be jumping on board when the Eagles are the Super Bowl champions. So have yourself a great rest of your Sunday. If you enjoyed this, do me a favor, hit that like button. Give me those 2 words down below if you still are with me and the Philadelphia Eagles. Let the rest of them go become Cowboys fans. But I'd love to see those 2 words from you, but I understand if you're out, I don't blame you. This team's not for everyone. But I know it's for you sickos. So until tomorrow, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, say it with me now, sickos. Go Birds!